Warning! The following content may contain elements that are not suitable for some audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Geoguessr. We are doing a diverse world today, and we have plenty of information right off the bat that I have no idea what to do with. It's a map-by-mapper, 3-minute time challenge. We now have a .dk. You know what that means? Denmark. It's the only DK I can think of besides Donkey Kong. Let me tell you, I don't think they're telling us where Donkey Kong is. Now we do have some roads. We have Blur, Udsholt, which is 2 kilometers to our south. We can start looking for that. There's Udsholt again, and then we're on 237. We could find 237, which might be over by Copenhagen, because we've done these numbers before. Here's 150, and then 231. So we're in the right general area. We need to find 237, which might pose a problem. 265. Now, 239. So let's just mark it right here for right now, because I'm going to zoom out. When we did our Denmark map, we found that 1s and 2s are over here, 3s, 4s, and 5s. That's the only reason we're looking kind of where we are. Now I'm going to look down here. Here's 271, 293, 287. So we know the general area we need to be in. The issue then comes into if we could find the number or not. I'm hoping we can. Based on our luck, I'm going to say we won't. We could also start looking for some of these names. We have Geoguessr and Ragas. I don't fucking know. That circle over an A is what is probably the worst thing. But 239, so we gotta be close. We gotta be. They stick together. We have 269, 215, 219, 203, 225, 220. Well, that's 277, 255, 219 again, 231. That's definitely a 7. It's not like I'm fucking that up. 231. What does that follow us? 155, 255, 215. Yeah, we're definitely struggling to find the correct number. 239. We gotta be close. That's the issue. It's not like it's gonna be on the northern part of this country. We've got to be close where we are. That's just the number system of Denmark. Now, if we don't end up in Denmark, I'm gonna be incredibly confused. I think we are in Denmark, at least. Could there be... Yeah, there's got to be something down here. 287. Because we're just not finding it where we are. 271, 153, 293. We're out of fucking time. Fuck. Ends up being a lot further north. Okay, yeah, there's 237. So we couldn't find it. We just couldn't find 237. Here's one of the names. Here's the other name. Can we find... Yeah, here's Udsholt. We just struggled to find 237. I think we looked most of this. Yeah, I think we didn't actually go up here. We saw 205 and 267. So it's a rather small road, literally north coast. That's the only place it goes, is the north coast of this island. But 60 miles isn't bad. Debris obviously getting a perfect score, but you know what happens. Shell gas station. I don't want to say that the Shell gas station is going to mean anything, but Keknik, which I'm guessing is mechanic. And then Pridojana? Is that... Yeah, with the weird N. Alright. Any flags? Right-hand side of the road, fuel save. Azna Seli Rock. Could this be Hungary? Potentially. I'd want to find a website before we guess it. But we gotta have something close by based on the language. There's something there. Is it really half blocked off? Looks like it's .k though, doesn't it? Oh, wwwk something. Fuck. And we're back at the gas station. Alright, so I guess we're going the other way today. Because clearly, Google wants to fuck us. That's CZ, that's Czechia, right? Which, formerly Czech Republic. I'm trying to think. Any other C's in this area? We have... Fuck. What are the C's? Not Andorra, not Luxembourg. Can't be Switzerland, because that's SW. No, it's not. It's Z, right? Nothing down here I could think of that starts with a C besides... Oh, Croatia. But Croatia's not CZ. Croatia is HZ, because of whatever they call themselves in Croatian. It's got to be Czechia. Alright. So, where in Czechia are we? We don't end up in Czechia very often. So, I'm not going to be surprised if we don't get the guess correct. We do have... I think this is a hospital. Fuck. Fuck everything. Alright. Now, I do want to keep you guys updated. I said I'd keep you guys updated. I could probably record at work. It's a retail environment where we probably deal with like 30 customers a day. Obviously, I can't start recording until I'm like clear and I have all the information I need down. So we're probably going to be doing morning recordings. Some days we'll be able to do normal time, which is around 2 p.m. Eastern. Kosice. No, that's it's Poland, isn't it? Ooh, where's No, I know where Kosice is. I've seen this before. Fuck. Fuck. Where have we seen this? It's not Czechia. That's not Czechia. There's no way. There's no fucking way. Am I going fucking crazy? And then Barca? Fuck! There it is. Slovakia. So, the website we found on the truck didn't actually help us. We were so convinced it was going to be Czechia that we didn't even consider Slovakia. But here's Kosice, which... Is that the capital? No, it's just some big city. Fuck, man. We were close. We had it. 250 miles. Deborah got it on the fucking head. Fuck, man. So basically, these are rice fields. Basically, I'm probably going to be recording in the mornings, maybe around 10 o'clock Eastern AM. Then we will save the edit. Well, I'll edit it and I'll upload it. I'll drive to work. Here's, looks like Japanese. It's hard to tell between Taiwan. And then I'll do the YouTube shit at work. I'll make the thumbnail and all that shit at work. And then I'll post the link for the next video also while I'm at work through the Discord. So we'll be able to keep everything up to date. We're just going to have to record a little bit earlier. At least for the first month. Maybe the first 2 months. Now, another thing coming up next week. Next Friday, which is the 20th. Saturday the 21st. And Sunday the 22nd. I am not going to be in the state. I'm actually going to a wedding. So I'm thinking about doing a mini-series. I've already posted this in the Discord under days that we're not going to be available. So just keeping you guys up to date. I'm thinking of doing something interesting. Something we haven't done yet when it comes to the mini-series. I'm hoping we're going to be able to complete the game. It's going to be just a regular game. I'm hoping 3 episodes, 3 hours-ish, will be enough to at least keep you guys interested while I'm away. Now, up until this point, I think we were thinking Japan or Taiwan. I have yet to see anything that tells me otherwise. We do have Yokata Castle ruins, monument of Edo period. I'm thinking that's probably going to put us outside of Tokyo, because it's also translated into English, which probably means it's either Taiwan or it's in a very touristy location. Now, we're going also based off of architecture. It definitely feels... Maybe I'm a terrible person when I say this, but it feels like your typical Japanese architecture, and we are on the left-hand side of the road. That car right there just gives us the proof we need, and Japan is, in fact, left-hand drive. Pretty sure you guys are telling me Taiwan is right-hand drive, which means I'm hoping we are at least correct, and we're in the Saitama region. Fucking hoping we're in the Saitama region. Fuck, man, it could be a lot worse. We do have a lot of farms, and we do have some mountains to our right. I don't know where the mountains are in Japan. I think they're mostly everywhere. I don't think they're as near as Tokyo as we want. Maybe we go into the Gunma region. It's probably a good choice, right? What is that, like 200 miles from Tokyo? Maybe makes sense. Hoping it makes sense. But we're not finding anything else. We're not finding any websites. We just found our first sign that gives us names of towns, and we don't even understand it. And then we have the 8 kilometers to the observatory, which has got to be on top of a mountain. A lot further north than I would have wanted to go. Over by a place called Tono. Where's the mountain? Mount Havashin. And it was to our east as well. It doesn't look like there's anything really over here, so nothing that's named. Which definitely fucking sucks. Deborah being what? 3 miles off? Fuck, man. Deborah's crushing it today. Ooh, okay. We've got trees. We've got mountains. We have a fucking... I'm going to say this is a deer, right? We got to be in a cold environment. And then it looks like we have Russian right here. Definitely fucking Russia. Well, maybe not. We could be in Mongolia. We need to find something that really tells us apart based on the cold environment. Now, the mountains in Russia, I believe, are towards the middle. Should be right here. And this is the separating line of eastern and western Russia. Fuck. This probably has some useful information. We're not going to be able to get anything off of it. I'd love to be able to find a flag, because if it's not Russian, that would save us a huge fucking headache. That is not Russian, but that's not a flag either. Fuck. It could be, though, right? Couldn't that be the representation of the country we're in? I want to say Mongolia. I really do. And I really couldn't tell you why. I think it's... To be honest, I think it's the snow-covered mountains. I really do. But I don't know the flag of Mongolia anyway. So even if we find it, we're going to be fucked. Half moon on the back of that. Fuck! And we do have a bust of a person inside this park, which means it's definitely an important location. Nothing. No websites that we could use. If there are, they're too blurry. Fuck. Fuck everything, man. PlayStation in English and in Russian. Bunch of flags, which is a marketplace. It's not the Ukraine, but they're using the blue and the yellow. Fuck. No, that's a red flag. That's a red flag. Community-based tourism. Hold on. Let's go over a little bit more. Can we maybe get a better view? We cannot. The red flag is what's throwing me off. Isn't that Kyrgyzstan? Pretty sure that's Kyrgyzstan. Is this red flag? Because it's... Ooh, but it could still be Mongolia, because I think Mongolia has a red flag. Fuck! Fuck! Where do I feel more confident guessing? I don't know. They're both red. They're both red, which I believe is Kyrgyzstan. It's not Mongolia. So Kyrgyzstan's going to be our guess. It's got to be. We're going off of loose assumptions based on a terrible memory. Like, literally, I'm going based off of what I remember last time we were in Kyrgyzstan, which isn't fucking much. But we're out of time. Yes! We didn't get a perfect score. Deborah got the perfect score. We did, however, get the country correct, and we kind of had a good guess, being 88 miles away. Oh, man! And we're back in... It could be Russia. Which doesn't fucking help me. Fuck! I just want to move. I just want to dance, man. I just want to dance. If you guys know what that is, hit the like button. I want to go read this sign, but it doesn't look like we're going to be able to. We definitely have the Cyrillic language. I'm going to say it 4 different times, don't worry. I'm hoping we can find a website. A flag would be nice. It does kind of feel a little empty. We do have... I can't even read that, even if I understood Russian. Let's see. There's a billboard coming up. There's a hotel in English. And do we get anything from the billboard? Thebank.com. And a KH. Could we still be in Kyrgyzstan? Conbank. Okay. This is also Conbank. that doesn't help us. License plates don't look like they have the red on. So we're not going to guess Kyrgyzstan unless we find the flag. Russia or Mongolia might be the best bets. Oh, my friend's calling me. I'll have to call him back. Let's see. You know who he is. We've done some videos with him. It's Nudo, aka God. If you go back in time and you find our Cards Against Humanities, he has some good videos with that. We are terrible people, let me tell you. But yeah, not finding anything. It looks like this is about soccer. I'm hoping this is about soccer. What you guys call it? Football. Fuck. We're not finding flags. We're not finding shit. We're kind of in the middle of nowhere. That crest might mean something, but I couldn't tell you. The police department of Kentig Amig. That's not Russian. It's most certainly not Russian. Do we go with Mongolia then? I think we go with Mongolia. Of course. I'm going to have to call him back. Because Kentig Amig does not sound very Russian, does it? Restaurant and pub. Anything? No, it's going to say the same thing on this side. Except not in English. I mean, look at this place, right? Like, it feels like Mongolia once we're outside of this town. And maybe I'm a terrible person and I'm making assumptions based off of landscape, and maybe those assumptions are going to come back and save our fucking asses. We're not finding anything today. Nope, we got a flag. Hold on. We're out of time anyway. Red. Nice! So Deborah went a little bit further west of us. We went a little bit further east. Both wrong. We're in a town called Chinggis. Alright. I'm pretty confident. We got 4 or 5 countries right. The only reason we didn't guess Slovakia was because of a website we found, and then we found Kolsi a little too late, and we kind of panicked and couldn't figure it out. But Mongolia right, Kyrgyzstan correct. Those 2 right there, I'm very proud that we got the countries correct. Now, I'm going to keep you guys updated with the stream. We are going to start Twitch streaming Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. What's the day? Today's the 12th. So the 17th. 17th and the 19th are going to be streams. I hope you're there to join us on our inaugural stream. Now, I have done a little bit of research. We're going to have a bot going so that you can do whatever you need to do. Apparently, I need to help code it, so I was Google searching for a very long time. But everything's going to be up and running, and I hope it's going to work. We're going to do a little bit of a test on Sunday night, so don't worry about that. That's just making sure that everything is working correctly. And then we'll be live on Tuesday at 3 p.m. Eastern, which is an hour before this video is usually uploaded, and we'll stream for about 2 or 3 hours on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But until then, guys, thank you all so much for being here. I do hope you all enjoyed. We'll see you all tomorrow. Actually, what am I doing? Who am I fucking kidding? Look at this shit. Tapperus T 23330. Only about 400 points away from Debre. Not bad. Visa, Vehonen? I want to pretend that J doesn't exist. So Vehonen, 2. Then you got myself, and we got Martin, and we got Screenshot the World. Guys, I think it's pretty good. It looks like everyone got Mongolia correct. Not everyone got Kyrgyzstan. Did everyone got Slovakia correct? Oops. And then Japan. Obviously, you can't really fuck up Japan. It's just a matter of who got the better guess in Japan. But that is going to do it for us today. Thank you so much for being here, and I do look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for another episode. Have a good rest of your day, and bye-bye.